Good morning. So, welcome to my Facebook Live. My name's Lisa Pearson and I'm the Mummy Whisperer. I help mums to enjoy being a mum more. And today I wanted to talk to you about the reasons why weight loss programs or diets and so on often fail, and the 4 secrets that you need to know in order to achieve really successful long-term weight loss. Because even if you have, like a special party or a special holiday coming up or whatever, something that you want to lose weight for, what's actually more important is that you lose weight and you stay healthy and fit and until you're 90, right? So that's much, much more important. That's reminding me of something I wanted to say to you. Let me make a note, because otherwise I'll get too excited and forget. Right. So, starting off, why do a lot of weight loss programs and so on not work, And the reason is it's actually very difficult for them to cover absolutely everything. A lot of them will just cover the diet. And that's not actually enough for successful weight. So it may be a great eating plan, but it's not enough to just look at the food in order for it to be successful. And also, of course, a lot of diets are extreme and difficult to maintain, and therefore you're going to fall off the wagon anyway. And then you've got exercise DVDs, exercise programs, and so on. Exercise is not enough to actually lose the weight for good, and it's not enough for you to actually lose the weight. So great that you buy a DVD or join the gym or whatever, absolutely, but it's not going to be enough. And also, if you don't have clarity on your goals and about yourself, then the exercise can actually make things worse. So actually you can do the wrong type of exercise, it can accentuate issues for you, or you can get injured and then everything actually gets worse. So that's why diets on their own won't work, exercise on its own won't work. And then most programs that you see, not all programs, but most programs that you see focus on the idea that there is just one solution. But obviously there isn't just one solution, but it's actually very difficult for them to sell their solution without saying that it is the one solution. And that therefore doesn't take into account different body types, different body makeups, life changes, circumstances changes, age changes, lots of things. So that's all you need to bear in mind when looking at your exercise programs, so that you can choose the one that's right for you. Now, I'm going to give you some secrets in a minute that will make sure that you take them into account, because you can put together your own program using what I'm going to tell you. So first, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about my journey with weight loss. I was never your really sporty girl, and my family were very much into sports, so they kind of had that attitude of, well, if you're not sporty, therefore you're not fit and healthy. So it took me a little while to work out that that's not actually true. Sport is a whole other factor when it comes to health and fitness. So I've been through the whole smoking, giving up smoking, and then I put on some weight, so I've been through the whole losing that. I've been through that situation I've told you about where you're doing loads and loads of exercise, and in actual fact you're looking fatter than you were before. You've lost weight but you're looking fatter. That was like crazy. I've been through. But then obviously I was learning about it. This has been a lifetime. You're bearing in mind I'm nearly 50. So then there was this situation when it just got out of hand, and I went all the way up to a size 18. And this is when I actually learned the secret to losing weight properly the first time. And I went all the way down from a size 18 to a small size 10, easily, effortlessly, and it was just brilliant. Then of course I fell pregnant, and so then I learnt the slight difference when you're losing the baby weight, Then I have a bad habit. I started working again. I have a bad habit of getting very excited about my work, and I can just sit for ages working and forget to do anything, forget about myself, forget about my health. So I tackled that as well. I actually wrote a whole book about it and had programs and clients years ago, must be 12 years ago, but I never did anything about it because, to be honest, I lost confidence. When I became ill 8 years ago, I lost confidence, and what I was looking for was a process or a program or a way that would work for everybody, whatever age, whatever health conditions. So obviously that was quite a big challenge. Hi Bernie, thank you very much. And hi to everybody else. You've got Emily and Claire, lovely to see you guys too. So what is it? What did I find out? What are the 4 secrets to make sure that when you lose weight healthily? Because that's the other thing. The weight isn't actually the key. Your focus needs to be on your health. Health first. There is no point losing weight and then dropping dead because actually you're not healthy, right? So your focus needs to be on health first for it to be long term. Then it needs to be on fitness. And then it needs to be on slim, because you could be really, really skinny and not fit and not healthy, which is pointless. Well, in my mind, it's pointless. That I've got a bias towards the idea of it being very long term and you having lots of vitality, lots of energy and looking fab. I want you to look fab and feel great about yourself. I have no problem with someone who's overweight still being beautiful. No problem at all with that. But I know that sometimes they don't feel beautiful. If they feel beautiful, wonderful. But if they don't and actually they're not feeling comfortable, then that's a different scenario. So one of the first secrets is to make sure, if it's going to be long term, to make sure that you're focusing on health as a priority, then fitness, and then slim. Because slim will come from doing that. Okay. The next thing that is going to be missing, now one of the key things to the reason why when you get your DVD, your exercise DVD or your gym membership, as to why that's not going to be enough, is because exercise on its own is never going to be enough, and neither is nutrition. What you need is your exercise and your nutrition and your hydration all right, all at the same time. And that is one of the big reasons why diets often don't work. So someone will think that they can just exercise and that's enough to actually lose the weight, but they could actually be still eating badly and still eating too much, or they could not be eating enough, and therefore the body thinks that it's in a desert and it's like holding on to all the food because it's really worried. If you were eating well and exercising well but not drinking enough, your body is under stress because it thinks that you're on a desert island. So it's not going to work optimally for easy, good, healthy weight loss. You need to make sure that you've got the right exercise for you, the right nutrition for you, and the right hydration, as in you are drinking. Generally with hydration, it's just, you are drinking water. Hydration isn't fizzy drinks and coffees. It's water and liquid and so on. So that's one of the key things. So often there's somebody I know who for so long has thought that they could just exercise the weight off, but they were eating crap. It's not going to work, right? And then other people who are, just dieting, but they're not drinking water and they're not exercising. So you need to exercise to get the circulation in the body going, get the momentum in the body. The body's like an engine, so it needs all 3 of those things. So when I said, well, you need to find the program right for you, and then you need to find a way of staying on it, that's what's missing from most of the programs. What you need to do, and it's actually really easy to do. What's important is to get your head in the game, get your heart in the game, and get your soul in the game. So your whole reason for being has to be, depending on how big your goal is. If you have a little goal, then you'll do really well with just your head and heart. But if you've got a really big goal, then you need whole body, mind and spirit up for the process. And that's where coaching exercises come in. So you know me, I always do, whenever I do any of my programs, I always give lots of information so that you know. So there's lots that people don't know about these sorts of things, but also I always make sure that there are coaching exercises so you can integrate it, and then energetic exercises. So what you want to do is you want to work out, what do you actually love, and then link that to whatever action it is you've got to do in order to get healthy, fit and slim. And then it's about shifting your energy as well, so that you've cleared any blocks, any reasons. There'll be plenty of reasons, there'll be plenty of emotional reasons and mental reasons that you've got stuck somewhere to not prioritising yourself and to not losing the weight. So you need to clear all of those out. Journaling is a great way for clearing all that sort of stuff. You need to clear all of that out, and then, you know, your greater purpose, you realise that actually to achieve what you want to achieve, you need to have energy, you need to have vitality, you need to be healthy and fit, and the world is a judgmental world. It's better if you're of a healthy weight, because, you know, people look at you and they see success. It's the immediate thing that they judge. So that's all you got to do. Okay, all you've got to do when you do an exercise like this, when you do those sorts of coaching exercises or meditations, and you get to know yourself, you will know what is the right exercise. You will know, you know, when you're dehydrated, you'll listen to your body, and you will know what is the right nutrition for you. And so that's why those things are so important, because then it will work for you. And also, when your situation changes, when your age changes and all the rest of it, you'll be able to relook at it and then find it will just come. It will just automatically come. You'll immediately get the hints as to what will be right for you. So, now you know, make sure you're aiming to be healthy, fit and slim in that order. Make sure that you've got the right combination. You need to have your head and heart up for it, the right exercise, the right hydration and the right nutrition. And you've got all of that, then you'll be absolutely fine. So whatever, if you look at this because you're looking to lose weight, whatever program you've chosen, if it only covers a bit of that, make sure you add all those other things in. Now, for anybody who decides actually they want a little bit more help and they'd like it from me, I do have a program. I'm assuming that the majority of you who watch this will actually now, with that information, be able to go off and get it sorted yourself. But a few of you might think, no, actually I'd like to do it with you. In which case, I do have my Be Healthy, Fit and Slim for Life program. I just call it Be Healthy because it's quicker. It's 6 months. It's in an online group, and the reason it's 6 months is because that will enable you to change your lifestyle and maintain the change to your lifestyle. And for anybody who's got a very big goal to achieve, it can be extended, but at a much reduced price. Every month you've got the course materials. It's the information that you need in order to lose weight and get healthier. So there are videos, there are PDFs to read, there are little tips, always very short because I know what it's like for us. And then there'll be exercises to do. So these are the coaching exercises that help you integrate in, you know, all of the information and get the head, heart and soul really up for losing weight and becoming healthy and fit. Then you're in a Facebook community, so you can celebrate your wins and get support. If you have a bit of a blip, if you're going to have a blip, let's tackle it really, really quickly. And then what's really, really important, because, you know, we need to be brought back to our goals. Often there are glitches in life, there are distractions. So every week we have accountability. So we have an accountability to see what it is you're going to focus on to achieve that week. And then at the end of the week we have feedback so that you can discuss what did and didn't work, so we can keep adjusting and tweaking all the way through. And then there are regular specialists who will come in. I'm looking for, the kinds of things that can look at specific situations, like, a specialist on vegetarian or vegan or specific types of exercise, unusual things like that. So there'll be lots of those coming in as well. So if you did want to look at that, I will put the link in the comments below. But if you just go to mummywhisperer.com, you'll see it's quite obvious, because it's in programs. Be healthy there. So that's all I've got to say to you. I really wish you all the best. I wish you all the health in the world, all the fitness, because then you've got lots of get up and go and you feel strong and you feel good about yourself. And I just hope that you can feel good about yourself. Know that you are fabulous now, but there's no problem with putting some time in so that you can feel like you're looking after yourself and you can feel more fabulous. Take care. Bye-bye.